Okay, this video lesson goes with worksheet 12. It's called the package rule or the chain rule. Now, have you ever got a package or a gift from somebody where they wrapped it in a box, inside a box, and inside's like maybe a little ring or a bracelet, and you have to unwrap the outside then to get to the inside, and then finally you get to the gift. Okay, so that idea of unwrapping the outside and working your way towards the middle is what we use to solve problems. So if I have an equation y equals 4 times the quantity 1 plus 7x to the power of 9, and I want to find y prime, you still go through the same process where you take the exponent and you move it to the front. So you have 9 times 4 times 1 plus 7x. Okay, then I'm going to take 9 minus 1. So I've basically taken what's on the outside and moved it, but now by doing that I've revealed this inside package. I have to deal with what's on the inside of the parentheses. So I'm going to take the derivative of what's on the inside. Well, the derivative of 1 is a constant. So remember, the derivative of any constant equals 0. Okay, the derivative of any constant is 0. So that just goes away and you have plus 7. So we're going to have 36 times 1 plus 7x to the power of 8 times 7. I can take 7 times 36 and I get 252 times 1 plus 7x to the power of 8. Okay, that's my first example. I'm only going to have 5 little examples here. Okay, so the second example is 6x minus 4x squared all to the power of 3. The same exact idea. We're going to take what's on the outside, move it to the front. So you're going to get, if this is y, then y prime, or this y prime, remember, means it's a derivative, is 3 times 6x minus 4x squared times 2, but now I have to take the derivative of the inside. Derivative of inside. Okay, so the derivative of 6x, there's just a 1, so that should be 6 minus, take the 2, multiply it by the 4, you get 8x, 2 minus 1 is 1, so there you go. That's the answer. I could simplify. I could distribute this over to here and I get 18 minus 24x times 6x minus 4x squared, quantity squared. Okay? Just more and more practice. Okay? But what if I have something like x squared plus 5x minus 3 all inside of the radical? Well, remember, radical x is the same as x to the 1/2. So we can take all of this, x squared plus 5x minus 3, and write it to the power of 1/2. And when we do that, then we just apply the chain rule. 1/2 goes to the front. 1/2 times x squared plus 5x minus 3. Now we're going to do 1/2 minus 1, which is 2 over 2. So I'm going to get negative 1/2. Now times the derivative of the inside. Don't forget the derivative of the inside. Okay, so bring this 2 to the front. That's 2x. Derivative of 5x is 5. That's it. Now how can I rewrite that? Well, in my numerator, I have 2x plus 5. And in the denominator, I have this 2. And then I have x squared plus 5x minus 3 all to the power of 1/2. X squared plus 5x minus 3. Now it's to the power of 1/2, because if I take this negative 1/2 and I move it down to the bottom, cross the line, change the sign, and then I can rewrite that as 2x plus 5 all over 2 times, the square root of x squared plus 5x minus 3. Now let me ask you a question. Can I cancel this 2 with this 2? if you said yes, you just killed a kitten, because I cannot just cancel those 2's. I have to be able to distribute that 2 to every term in the numerator. So this is just the answer, just like that. Okay? Number 4. What if I have something like this? 1 over x to the 4th. Okay? It's a little bit harder to deal with. Not really, because I can just rewrite that as x to the negative 4. And I take this x to the negative 4. I'm going to move that to the front. I get negative 4x to the, what is negative 4 minus 1? Because remember, the derivative goes down 1. So negative 4 minus 1 is negative 5. So I can rewrite that as negative 4 over x to the 5th. And that's that answer. All right. One more quick one. This is the last one. Short notes today. Let's say we have something like x to the 6th minus x to the 4th, all to the power of negative 1/3. Okay, it's really not a problem. I already have it as a negative like I had up here. Take this, move it to the front. Okay, and I get negative 1/3 times x to the 6th minus x to the 4th to the power of, what's negative 1/3 minus 1, or minus 3 over 3? Negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4 over 3. But now remember, I have to take the derivative of the inside. Do not forget the inside. That's what most people forget. The chain rule, okay? The package rule. Unwrap this package. So the derivative of just inside here is, bring the 6 to the front. 6x to the minus 1 is 5. Minus 4x to the minus 1 is 3. And then our final answer is negative 6x to the 5th minus 4x to the 3rd all over 3 times, now I can take the exponent, I'll make this a little bit closer because I'm squeezing it in here, and I'm going to get 6x to the 5th minus 4, no wait, what am I getting? Okay, let me get a little bit more piece of paper here. Okay, so I'm going to take, sorry, I cannot fit it all in here. I'm going to take negative 1/3 x to the 6th minus 4, no, minus x to the 4th to the negative 4/3 times 6x to the 5th minus 4x to the 3rd. I'm going to rewrite that. Negative, this stays on top, 6x to the 5th minus 4x to the 3rd, all over, now 3's on the bottom, and then my square root of x to the 6th minus x to the 4th, still quantity, now to the 4/3. Remember, this is my root. The root is on the bottom, so the 3rd root, and then it's a 4 on the outside. All right, that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. Nice short notes. Good luck on worksheet 12, and have a great weekend. I will set up a Zoom on Monday at 1 o'clock, just in case you need any extra help, because after this, it's just a lot of review problems. All right, see you later, everyone.